Immortal greetings, chosen one, veiled sovereign, unseen inheritor. You stand now upon the threshold of revelation, where shadows stretch and power whispers. For tonight, a lineage buried in silence awakens, and the air trembles because they have claimed you. You have lived ignorant of the ancient currents flowing beneath the world's facade of concrete and light. You have drifted through life unaware that somewhere, in hidden halls behind doors no key dares approach, there exists a society older than kingdoms, deeper than myth, darker than whispered fear. You have never heard of them, yet they have heard of you. They know your name in places you do not know you visited. They saw in your blood the pulse of promise, in your soul the echo of authority, in your heart the spark of destiny. You are the lost heir of something vast and terrible and beautiful, a society called the Silent Brother. They claim you. This is not a fantasy, not a dream. This is their summons. Their secret is woven through your bones. Their covenant intertwines with your future. And now you must decide whether you dare to accept. Yes, I see the flicker of fear in your eyes. The bones ache. The blood pulses. You ask yourself, who are the Silent Brother? What do they want with me? What power do they bear? What price? What burden? These questions are your birthright now. They are the keys at the gate, and I will speak to you so that when you walk through that gate, you walk with a soul ignited and a will unbroken. They are not rulers. They do not rule with armies or crowns. They are watchers. They are keepers of laws forgotten by the light. They are arbiters of balance when the world's scales tilt toward chaos, when greed devours compassion, when tyranny attempts its slow conquest. They are the judges in the darkened alleys where justice hesitates. They are the unspoken oath in the hearts of those oppressed. They are the Silent Brother. They are neither evil nor entirely holy. They are necessary. They are bound by codes older than gods, older than nations. They see what others cannot, for they dwell in threshold, the borderland between what the world worships and what the world fears. Their power festers in silence, in secrecy, in the invisible strings that bind fate. Theirs is the art of subtlety, of unseen influences, of deep and strategic patience. They work for a world where balance is preserved, where the hidden gears of reality align with hidden purpose. And you, my newly claimed heir, are the seed of the culmination of their legacy. You carry something in your veins, generation upon generation held in reserve, waiting for the moment. That moment is now. Do you hear the weight of it? The gravity? The trembling electric charge at the back of your spine? Do not deny it. Embrace it. For something in you wakes when you realize the Silent Brother did not pick you by accident. They sensed your hunger, the hunger for truth, the hunger for power, the hunger for someone who would walk through darkness so that light might be preserved. You have wandered through life thinking the world is simple, thinking your choices small, thinking you were alone. You have accepted lies, compromises, moments of quiet shame, moments of numbness. You have let your fists drop, your hope fade, your voice hush. But that life ends now. Because to be heir to the Silent Brother is to be born anew, to be remade in forging fires more intense than anything you have ever known. Tonight you are shed naked of the illusions that bound you, that comfort is safety, that ignorance protects you, that peace comes without price. None of those illusions stand. The price is high, the burden immense, the challenge is unrelenting. But so too is the reward. Unimaginable strength, unbreakable purpose, the clarity to see beyond deceptions, the courage to act when others cower, the power to command silence, to bend shadows, to reshape the fate that so many accept without question. What does it mean to be the heir? It means you inherit not just name or fame, not just privilege or threat, but responsibility. There are those who suffer in silence, whose pleas are muffled by fear, whose judgment is twisted by power. There are those who pull the strings from behind, and those who are strangled by them without ever knowing. You, HEIR, must stand between. You must be the balance when imbalance threatens to topple the world. You will walk in darkness so that others may stand in light. You will face betrayal, false allies, twisted mirrors reflecting your doubts. Your own doubts will be your deadliest enemy, the one silent brother within that whispers, "You are not enough." When that voice comes, remember the night you were claimed. Remember the echo in your bones. Remember that the silent brother saw you, knew you, believed in you, and will stand behind you if you stand first. There will be initiation, there will be trials, there will be nights of despair, and moments when the weight upon your soul nearly crushes you. You will wonder if the price is too high. You will question why you. But these trials are not designed to break you, but to refine you, to burn away the dross, to expose your core, to show you what you truly are when everything else is stripped away. I will tell you what they do with others who stand with them. Those who take up this mantle do not live free of scars. Some carry nightmares. Some walk with shadows in their eyes. Some are haunted by what they have witnessed. But they also possess something rare, the unyielding knowledge that they answered the call when it came, that they carried truth beyond the lull of comfortable illusions, that they embraced their inheritance, even though it demanded every scrap of courage they had. And in that embrace, they became more than what fear would have allowed. You will learn forbidden languages, symbols carved in moonlit stone, signs etched in blood and steam, words that twist perception and unmake walls. You will move through hidden passageways between worlds of purpose and deception. You will be tested, your integrity, your compassion, your ambition. You will see deceit masquerading as salvation, power intoxicated by itself. You must retain your vision even when the UV light of truth burns your eyes. Because these are choices that define lineage. These are the crossroads where heirs become rulers of legacies or victims of them. Make no mistake, many will hate you, many will fear you, others will try to manipulate your ignorance, some will beg your loyalty for their twisted ends, some will whisper lies about you in trembling voices behind closed doors. Some will see you as threat, others will see you as tool. Some will try to bend you, some will try to break you. But you are not theirs. Your allegiance is to what is right, to balance, to the silent brother and to all they serve in the shadow's name. You choose to walk alone sometimes. You choose to refuse alliances that compromise the purity of your purpose. You choose to be the iron in the forge, not the malleable clay. You must cultivate patience. Do not rush into lightning without understanding the tempests. Learn the old knowledge, the history no textbooks celebrate, the art no society praises, the faces no immortal records speak. Find the hidden scrolls, the memory in forgotten ruins, the voice in abandoned temples, the oath carved in silence. For in that old knowledge lies your foundation. In that past, you find your strength. In that heritage, you discover what you might become. You must also learn mercy. Do not mistake darkness for cruelty. The silent brother is not predator without conscience. Theirs is not the rule of vengeance. Their power is tempered by justice. When you learn what it means to hold dominion over silence, over fear, over hidden threat, do not let yourself become the monster that fear imagines you. Let yourself become the verdict that fear fears, clear, unbending, consecrated by kindness to those who deserve it. This is your vision. When you walk in the world from this day, you will carry two selves, one seen and one unseen. The one the mask the world believes, the other the silent blade at your back. One the public echo, the other the secret resonance that determines fate. You must master both. You must polish the visible self in dignity and resolve. You must temper the invisible self in discipline, in secrecy, in skill. So that when the world's storm breaks, you stand unmoved, stone cold, prepared. They will teach you the ways of stealth. Not just stealth of movement, but stealth of thought. To think beyond binary, beyond good and evil as the world defines them. To navigate labyrinths of motives, to read the flicker behind the word, to sense the fraying edges in the mask, to know when to speak and when silence kills more truth, to know that control of your own breath, your own reactions becomes command of the moment. You will discover what power tastes like, its bitterness, its allure, its cost. You will grow strong in will, in compassion, in clarity. You will learn that often the greatest acts of power are those no one ever knows are happening. You will orchestrate change behind scenes. You will save lives without applause. You will stop catastrophes no one even notices. And though no record may bear your name, though no monument may rise to your deeds, though whispers may curse you or praise you in equal darkness, you will see the world shift because you stood. Know this: to be heir is to be victim and victor in the same moment. The world will press every cell of your body to surrender, will tempt you with comfort, with power's intoxicating seductions. It will show you illusions of safety, so sweet you almost believe them. But you are not here for comfort. You are here for truth. You are here for purpose. You are here because the silent brother claimed you as heir, in order that you become something beyond what you thought a human could be. Make alliances, yes, but choose them as a surgeon chooses tools, not as a king trusts courtiers. Always keep one hand hidden. Always prepare for betrayal. Always watch shadows not just for threats, but for opportunity. Because sometimes silence births strength. Sometimes stillness reveals power. Sometimes calm before storm is where the greatest war is won. Let your anger be a blade, sharpened by injustice, tempered by justice, guided by vision, not by malice. Let your grief be your teacher. Let your losses give weight to your compassion. Let your pain be the iron in your resolve. And never forget that every scar you carry is a part of your story, part of what shapes your leadership. Many will desire to erase your scars. Many will tell you to pretend them gone. But they are yours. They tether you to the reality of suffering, and only from suffering does true wisdom flow. Hold in your mind tonight the image of a simple candle in utter darkness. It seems fragile. It seems small. Yet its flame pierces everywhere. It does not shout. It does not reach out. It just is. And the presence of that single flame changes the night. Shadows draw back. Outlines emerge. Peace trembles. Fear flinches. You are that candle, hidden as you may be, unnoticed as you might seem. Yet you carry flame enough to burn through lies, to illuminate what others avoid. That is your heritage. That is your claim. That is what the silent brother sees in you. You will be tested in loyalty, not to individuals but to ideals, not to ease but to truth. You will be tempted by promises of power that demand you betray the silent brother's oath. You will be lured by whispers that say, you can have everything if only you abandon the path. But refuse, because without your integrity the inheritance becomes curse. Without your loyalty the lineage decays. Without your truth the power you hold is empty wind. Rise up. Let the gravity of your claim reshape your posture, your voice, your entire life. Do not shrink from this. Do not try to disappear again into anonymity. The world has orphaned countless heirs, of morality, of courage, of wisdom, but you are claimed now. They have unlabeled you. They have called your name. You cannot go back to the unknowing. You cannot unsee what you have glimpsed. You cannot retract the rising flame. Begin to move. Seek the hidden paths. Learn the arcane signs, the lost oaths. Let your senses sharpen. The rustle in distant night, the cold weight of omen, the trembling air before truth is spoken. Begin to carry the knowledge that great forces lurk behind every facade. Begin to understand that you are architecture of something vast. And though you may still be raw, Though your hands may shake, though your heart may hammer in dread, proceed. Because once claimed, you serve something larger than fear or comfort. Once claimed, you are no longer the same. You are the center of a web you barely understand, but each thread leads to purpose. Each thread leads to another heir, another keeper, another flame in the dark. And soon you will see that being heir to the silent brother is not isolation. It is connection. It is joining of souls who refuse to let the world fall. It is becoming the whisper behind history. It is being the reason the night does not swallow the dawn. This is your summons. This is your challenge. This is your birthright. Choose now. Let them claim you fully, not just in name but in will. Let the blood in your veins acknowledge its lineage. Let the shadows lean in when you enter the room, recognize you. Let silence bow, and let the world, for all its arrogance, tremble. For the silent brother claims you as their lost heir. You have never heard of them, but from this moment on, you will never be the same. Rise, claim, become. Let this silence stretch not as emptiness, but as a summoning. For when the world quiets itself in your presence, when breath hesitates and time feels as though it holds its breath around you, that is not coincidence. That is memory stirring. That is the ancestral echo awakening to your presence. That is the mark of the claimed. You were never truly lost. Not to them. You were hidden, sheltered behind illusion, behind a life designed to test your endurance, to forge resilience through pain and abandonment and mundane repetition. Everything they kept from you was not cruelty. It was preparation. The worst betrayals you suffered, the deepest heartbreaks, the loneliness that nearly swallowed you whole in silent rooms with no answers, they were all gates. Every scar they allowed you to wear was a key. Every injustice a compass pointing toward this moment. And now the locks turn. Now you begin to see. There is no going back to who you were. That version of you, the unaware, the passive, the hesitant, is already dying. Not because you are weak, but because you are waking up. The silent brother did not come for your comfort. They came for your transformation. You were not chosen to inherit gold or thrones or praise. You were chosen to inherit responsibility, to wield secrets that governments would kill to suppress, to carry wisdom that would burn the minds of those unworthy. You are meant to become the keeper of silence and the speaker of necessary truths, those truths that collapse empires and liberate enslaved minds. You have no crown, you have no audience, you have no parade, you have the dark. You have your breath, you have your will, and those heir are enough to reshape everything. Now is the time to unlearn everything they told you about control. Control is not loud. Control does not shout orders or threaten or perform strength. The strongest presence in a room is the one who does not need to prove itself. The most powerful force is the one already inside you, the one you've denied, the quiet rage, the steady grief, the relentless ache for something more. You thought those were wounds. You thought they made you weak. But now, look again. They were your origin. They were the smoke before the spark. They called you lost because that word kept you small. They never imagined you'd be found. They never imagined you'd remember. But the silent brother did. They always knew, and they have waited. Oh, how they have waited. Now the fire must be fed. Your trials will not come as you expect them. They will not be rituals written in stone or grand duels with blades. They will be disguised as choices between what is easy and what is right, between vengeance and justice, between silence that serves fear and silence that serves purpose. The battle will often be within. That is where the real war rages, and you must win it, again and again and again. You are not permitted the comfort of ignorance anymore. You will see things in people others do not. You will hear the cracks beneath words, smell the deception behind kind smiles. You will know when someone is lying, and more dangerously, when someone is lying to themselves. And yes, that gift will alienate you. It will make you ache for simplicity, but you will carry it anyway. That is the weight of the silent brother. That is the cost of truth. And there will be days when you want to throw it away, to scream and beg to be normal again, to walk blind like they do, to be free of responsibility. But you won't, because even when your fists bleed against the wall of your duty, even when exhaustion folds you to the ground, you will not forget who you are. You are the heir, and you are not alone. There are others like you, hidden, tested, awakened, some older, some newer, all marked. You will know them when your eyes meet. There will be no need for words. You will feel the resonance, the pull, like the stars remember each other across the void. They will not ask if you are one of them. They will know. And from that moment, you will never be nameless again. You will learn their ways. You will learn how to move through systems without being consumed by them, how to manipulate without corruption, how to strategize across timelines, how to wait 10 years for a single day and win it. You will become the hand behind kings, the whisper that saves blood from being spilled, the eyes that see revolutions before they are born. But none of that matters if you do not choose it. You are not bound by fate. You are not imprisoned by prophecy. The silent brother claims you, yes, but you are still free. They only honor the willing. They will not force you. They will not drag you. They will wait. As they have waited, they will watch, and they will hope you rise. Because for all their power, for all their ancient knowledge and unseen influence, there is one thing they cannot create, cannot fake, cannot summon without your consent: conviction. That must come from you. That is the true inheritance. That is the fire they need you to protect. If you walk away, the world will continue. The sky will not fall. The cities will not burn. But something will be lost. Something only you could have built. Something only your particular soul, forged through your particular pain, could have manifested. No one else will notice, but you will, and it will haunt you quietly until your last breath. Or you walk forward. You embrace the unbearable responsibility of power. You submit to the crucible and come out not unscathed, but unstoppable. You let them teach you to become something the world forgot could exist. You let the silent brother not just claim you, but ignite you, and you carry their name like a blade of fire in the shadows. Heir, the hour is late. The veil thins. There is no more time to wonder. It is time to choose. It is time to burn. It is time to begin. Because the silent brother is not just a secret society. They are a lineage of protectors, a covenant of balance. And now, through you, they are becoming a revolution, and the world will never see it coming.